And I am live. Hello, everybody. Hello. So this is broadcasting on I Want My TV Now, Chief Brody Rules, and I Want My TV Now YouTube. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. And it looks like I'm in competition. I'm in competition with Phil Dragish tonight for streaming. I don't know if he knows that, but I'm in competition with him. So hopefully everyone's here to check out my stream. But tonight is just like an impromptu stream, not really planned. I do have a list of things to talk about, but yeah, this is like totally impromptu. And like we're just going to talk about several things. Like I'm going to talk about Frightmare. I'm going to talk about my DVD haul. And then some movie reviews, The Marvels, It's a Wonderful Knife, and my review of Oppenheimer IMAX. Oh my God, we lost 2 viewers already. 2 viewers. Holy smokes. My goodness. Let's see, until someone makes a bigger stream. Yeah, I love that soundtrack. It's so good. So good. So anyway, so I guess I could start with Frightmare. Frightmare was a couple weeks ago at this point. It was right before I did the Halloween stream. I was planning to go that weekend to talk about Frightmare, but I decided not to. I was like, not really. No, thank you. So I took several pictures there. I'm going to post some on the stream now if I could find them. There's PJ Souls. Is she going to pop up on the screen? I'm loading it up right now. But I met PJ Souls there. She signed my Halloween print, which was pretty awesome. But before I get to that, PJ Souls and all that, I should explain. So, Frightmare, I've always wanted to go. It's at Niagara Falls, and usually I skip out on it because it's like right after Fan Expo Canada. So I'm always like usually like burned out after Fan Expo, and we usually, can't really do the Frightmare. But this year, decided to do the Frightmare because they had so many Friday the 13th guests and the entire like Halloween crew. So I was like, I gotta go. So after Fan Expo, I decided like if I can do it, if it's available, I'm going to get VIP. So with the Frightmare, I got the VIP ticket, and it was totally worth it. Not even because of the free swag, but just because I can cut in front of the line and beat everybody. It was kind of ridiculous. Like I don't think I can ever go back to being like regular person at a convention because, dude. So normally, okay, you just give you examples. So like if I go to Fan Expo, I'm in line the whole day getting signatures from people I want. Like last time I was in line all day to get all my Scream people. Nev Campbell, what do you call it? Matthew Lillard, Skeet Eldridge, and Jamie Kennedy. All day. That was like an all day thing. You're trying to get all the signatures, that's all day. And then same thing with Christina Ricci. Like most of the day was waiting in line to go to her things. Dude, with the VIP at Frightmare, I had all my signatures done within like the first 40 minutes to an hour. Like everything was done. I didn't have to wait for lines. I didn't have to wait for nothing. The only line that I truly had to wait in was for Corey Feldman, and that was just because he was late. But yeah, it was such a different experience. I was actually able to walk the floor to check the vendors for once. Because normally I'm always in line for the signature. I always miss out on the vendors. But this time I was like, holy smokes. I finally get to check out the vendors and see the other things. And I even stopped in a Q&A. So that was like really fun. So the reason why I went there is because I wanted to get the signatures from the Friday the 14th part for the final chapter crew. So it was like Corey Feldman, let's see, make sure I get the names right. It was Corey Feldman, Kimberly Beck, Eric Anderson, Camilla Moore, and oh God, I forgot to write her sister. Both the Moore sisters are there, the twins from Friday the 13th Part 4. Ari Lehman and David Sheridan, Doofy was there as well. And I got a lot of pictures there. Well, not a lot of pictures, but the pictures of the people I wanted to meet. And that was fun. That was like really super duper fun. So let me see if I could mass upload. Hopefully I can. Hopefully it doesn't upload them one at a time. I'm going to try it though. But it was really fun. It was an eye-opening experience, and it's like I don't ever want to go to a convention as a regular person again, like ever, because jumping in front of the line is so refreshing. It's not like, oh, I gotta wait behind all these people. It's like, nope, I'm going right up front. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. And so I got this special print signed. It was for the 45th anniversary. There was an artist who made it. It's like all the dead bodies, but the bodies are the shape of Michael Myers' face. And I had that signed by Nick Castle, PJ Souls, what do you call it? William Sandin, and then the guy, the actress who played the sister to Michael in the first Halloween movie. Because I figured before the event was even going on, they had like a lot of the people from Texas Chainsaw, and then they had Halloween people, and then they had Friday the 13th. I knew I was doing all the Friday the 13th people because I've been getting my box set signed by all the Friday the 13th people. So like maybe like 2 weeks before the event, I decided to go full on the Halloween people because Halloween's my favorite movie. I had to decide that because originally I was thinking doing like the Evil Dead girls because there's only two of them there out of the three from the original movie. So there was two of them there, and then the Texas Chainsaw people. But I started thinking, like, really working it out in my head, like, if I'm going to get signatures, I can't do Texas Chainsaw because, like, Leatherface is dead. And I'll never be able to get a signature. So that would always be incomplete, even though I can't even get Sally. Sally Hardesty is passed away as well. So, like, all I would be able to get is whoever survives. So that's like the hitchhiker, um, the guys from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So it's not the whole crew. I can't get the whole crew. So I started thinking about with Halloween. With Halloween, most of the cast is still alive, and most of the cast was at this convention because, like, Halloween there's like 6 people. So it's like I can get Nick Castle. That's guaranteed. That's the shape. I can get PJ Souls. Totally. That's Linda. I can get little Michael in the beginning of the movie. That's great. I got his sister. That's great. And at some point, maybe I can get Annie. That would be great as well. But yeah, I can at least get most of the people from Halloween. So I thought, okay, that's a better investment than doing the Texas Chainsaw thing of just the remaining people. That's at least that's how I figured it. So I decided to go full on Halloween. And now that they're all uploaded, see, yep, I saw PJ Souls. She was amazing. I loved it. It was a great experience finally meeting her. And then there was little Michael. It was funny too. Okay, so when I went up to Michael's table, little Michael here, there was an old man and that guy, taking pictures, and I for sure thought the old man was little Michael. I'm like, oh, that's Michael, because I never knew. Like, all the pictures they show, it's always little Michael, so I don't know what the guy looked like. So when I got to the table, and I thought, oh, that's the little Michael, and then the old man walked away with a younger person, like, oh, so that's the fan. So the younger man, this man right here, was Michael, so I got a picture with him, and that's awesome. I know, like, people are like, oh, that's sad, these people are getting signed. Like, I don't care. I love Halloween so much. I want to get the little Michael signature, and that was great. Let's see what else. Who else was at the convention? Oh, so they also had the Halloween car, which I got a picture of, which is awesome. Of course, it's been restored over the years, but that's the original car from the movie. And then there was some other people there, but I just wanted to mention and plug it because Halloween, I did a awesome 2 hour 45-minute stream where I talked about all the Halloween movies, and I think I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I did. But when I went to this Frightmare, there was some cosplay, and when I saw this cosplay, I was like, I got to get a picture with her. It was this girl, and she had the cops do it by the book. And I was like, hell yes, I got to get your picture. So I got a picture with her because that's like one of my all-time favorite things from Halloween 4. Like, Halloween 4 is like low on my list of favorites, but like seeing somebody wear cops do it by the book, which is like one of the best things about that movie. Yes, I'm going to get a picture with her. I see some comments here. Let me get to them. Let's see. What is this? What's happening? I'm doing an impromptu stream, Anthony, and I'm in competition with Phil Dragish. Hang on, let's pop into Phil Dragish's stream. Can you hear him? Is he saying anything? He's saying be there soon. Oh, it's paused. Let's see some Phil Dragish. What's he up to? Let's check in on him. Phil Dragish. Now, as that loads, we'll pop into later. We'll pop in. I just had to refresh that stream. I think I should just put it on mute. Mute. But that's so funny. Had no idea he was doing a stream tonight. Hello, Filler Vision. Hello, and we have Full Metal. Oh, I hear Dragish. There he is. There's Dragish. What's he drawing? My anime girls. Drop frames, of course. This Phil Dragon. He's drawing Charmander, of course, of course. This Phil is amazing. So anyway, let's see. Glad you have some wonderful time at the convention. Got all those signatures. The photos you took came out great. Yes, it was awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome. You're able to do all that for yourself. Yes, thank you. Oh, hello, Jacob DreamWorks. Oh my God, it feels like it's been a lifetime. It's been a lifetime. Oh my Lord. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh my God, the Luke Coons is here. He called himself a twink. It was amazing. All right. Oh my gosh. And then we have did you see Bob? Oh, that's the other signature. I didn't see Bob. That was about the Halloween signature. So Bob wasn't there, but Bob and Annie are like the big two left for my Halloween poster. So like they're still alive. There's a chance. There's a chance to meet them, which is great. What else happened at the convention? So since I was able to finally do stuff, which was great, I also got some photo op stuff, and I thought I downloaded them. I don't see them here. Where is they? Okay, let me go to my email, download them. There they are. Boom, download. So I had 2 professional photo ops at the convention, and then as I was like doing the budgeting, as I was there, it's like, let's see, I could get some more photos because at the convention you realize that some of them do photos at their tables, and the photos at the tables are actually cheaper than the professional photo op, and then probably even cheaper than the signature. So I was like, oh, good, I could do that. So one of those people I got a picture with was Officer Doofy from Scary Movie, because I actually wanted to do a professional photo op, but he's wearing the outfit the whole day, and his picture at the table was pretty cheap. So I was like, oh, damn, hot damn, I'm going to get a photo with Doofy at the table. So I was like, yes, hell yes, I'll do that. And then at the convention, I ran into one of my friends, Raymond. Raymond was there, and he was like, dude, Carrie Elwise is taking photos at his table, and they're so much cheaper than the professional photo op and the signature. I was like, what? I got to do this. And since I'm VIP, I went to the thing, right, pushed everyone aside. I was like, I'm VIP. I want a picture with Carrie Elwise. And they're like, yeah, sure, just wait here. They've been waiting a little while, so they're going to go first, but you'll go next. And there was like a little kid like, why does he get to go next? Why can't I go? We've been waiting. And I'm like there with my little VIP badge, who just walked up and just learned about this 5 minutes ago. So they're like, all right, Carrie Elwise is in there. Carrie Al. And it's funny too. So like, Carrie Elwise doesn't have a table. He was actually behind curtains. This motherfucker is so popular. He's got his own booth. He's like Stan Lee or Michael J. Fox. He's got his own booth in the back so no one can sneak pictures of him. So you go back there and he's this like perfectly sculpted human being, and he's like giving signatures, and they're like, all right, he'll see you now. And he's like, what's next? Who's next? And they're like, it's this guy, Frank. He wants a selfie. They're like, oh, okay. And he walks over there all cool, all slick, and he's got his little selfie round light over there, circle lamp. And go over there, and boom, I got a picture with Carrie Elwise, Dr. Gordon from Saw, or as I know him, the guy from Twister, Jonas, son of a bitch. So I got to see Carrie Elwise. That was great. All right. Thank you for stopping in, Full Metal. It was great to see you. Have a lovely night. So there's that. And then let me look at the other pictures I have. Oh, yeah. I was going to upload those. And then I got 2 professional photo ops. And then it was so fun to do the VIP for everything at this convention. It was so great because then I could take my photo ops early or whatever, or not early, but, get in front of the line. And as I'm waiting, there's this huge line, and it's not the first time I've seen this huge line. I think it happened at the Niagara Falls Comic-Con, and it happened this time. But like, there's a movie called Terrifier, and it must be popular. It must be like the biggest movie ever, because both at Niagara Falls Comic-Con and the Frightmare, the line goes on forever for this Terrifier thing. Forever. Like, it goes around the building like 3 times, and everyone's like dressed as the clown. I know very little of it. All I know, it's like gory as hell. There's 2 of them. There's a 3rd one in the works. Not at the time of this, though. We didn't know the 3rd one was being made. But like, it must be hugely popular, because like I was waiting for my I believe Christy Swanson was first. I'm waiting for Christy Swanson. And this line is like huge and it's like insane. And like I'm sitting on the other side because like everyone goes through and like, okay, line up for your Christy Swanson, or it could have been Keith David, doesn't matter. Either way, I'm waiting in line. And then on the other side of the curtain, because the curtain's not that thick, you could see through it. I could see this fucking clown, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta see Terrifier now. I have to understand. I have to understand the popularity of this because this dude was like there for like 30 minutes. He was in there taking pictures with all the workers, and you could see him still acting. I'm like, this, what is Terrifier? I need to know what Terrifier is. So anyway, finally got in there to take my photo op. And there he was, Keith David. I dressed as OJ from the movie Nope, because I loved Nope. And I was trying to figure out what outfit to wear with Keith David. I was like, should I dress like the character from The Thing? Should I dress like the character from They Live? And I was like, nope, I like the movie Nope. I'm going to dress like the character from Nope. So that's what I did. I bought the outfit from NBC.com and dressed like his character, which was fun. And then I also met Christy Swanson. Christy Swanson was there. I was dressed as Jack Hammond because I love the movie The Chase, because she was all prepared. She had like these little wood stakes because everyone loves Buffy. And I was like, oh, I don't like Buffy. I'm, I like the movie The Chase. And she was like, oh my God, you should have brought a Butterfinger. I was like, oh my God, because I did stop at a store before I went there. And I remember, I'm like, there's something I should pick up, but I forgot what it was. So I just got my essential drinks and water. But like, I totally forgot I should have got the Butterfinger. Because for those who don't know, in the movie The Chase, Charlie Sheen does a holdup and he takes her hostage and they think he has a gun, but he just has a Butterfinger. And it was great. It was so wonderful. We have 10 comments here. What the heck happened? Let's see. Popped in to say hello. Princess Bride. Yes, Luke. We all know Princess Bride. Come on. Come on. Come on. The Man in Black. Yes, the Man in Black. Hello, Tyler. Hello. Remember the picture you took with Jodie Benson? Dude, come on. You know I remember. It's been used. Okay, Jacob, I don't know if you remember this, but like that picture with me and Jodie Benson was actually used to advertise photo ops at Fan Expo. I'm sure you know this. I'm sure you know this. Everybody loves Art the Clown. It's ridiculous. There was a 6-year-old dressed as Art the Clown. I gotta understand. I need to understand this movie, The Terrifier. I need to see it. Terrifier is pretty popular. Never seen it, but people seem to love it. Like, yeah, it's huge. Let's see, what do we have here? You were supposed to understand. I'll make you understand. Hello, Mike Garcia. Hello. We have Mike Garcia. Hello, hello. Shane Ford dressed like Blueface from Nice Guys. Oh my God. No, that's just like William Friedkin. That's my William Friedkin outfit with just like a blue stain on one side of my face. That's like two inside baseball. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. No, what I've been trying to do, Shane Ford, what I try to do now for like, oh, I see what you mean. Oh my God. I completely forgot Keith David was in The Nice Guys. That would have been hilarious. Oh, dude. But anyway, I like Nope better. So that's fine with me. But I get what you mean. The blue face. That is oh my God. Even I forgot that Keith David was in Nice Guys. Holy shit, that's right. So for those who don't know, in the movie The Nice Guys, Keith David plays a hitman, and there's a guy who like opens up the bag and a blue paint bomb goes off and he becomes Blueface. But Blueface is basically my William Friedkin outfit, and I'm not going to carry all that junk. Although, truth be told, there's another convention coming up at Steel City Con, and the whole Scream cast is going to be there. And now that I have enough prep time to actually get an outfit, I kind of want to do like Sidney Prescott from Scream 2, because I realized I was going through my jackets and I do have a brown leather jacket that looks like hers from Scream 2. So if I could find a green shirt that looks like it's Scream 2 and possibly find a stupid little necklace, oh my God, hot damn, I might do it. But yeah, I like to dress as movie characters in the photo ops now. That's really fun. Hello, Captain Iron Dog. Hello. I'm just talking about my Frightmare experience. Hello. And Captain Iron Dog, I know you watched the last one where I was talking about my Fan Expo experience, and I met that girl, either named Emily, Emma, whatever. I wasn't unable to find her at the Frightmare. She wasn't there the day I went. It was kind of sad. I was like, oh no, because I really looked around, because that was the time I was finally able to walk the floor and it's set up differently than Fan Expo and Niagara Falls. It's much easier to run into people. Like I ran into my friend Raymond. He was there and he was easy to find, so I didn't find her. I was kind of bummed about that. I was really looking forward to see her again. But maybe she went in other days. I don't know. But yeah, it was a fun experience though. Yes, Bittersweet Symphony. Oh, there's so much inside baseball here. Like I know everyone here in the chat knows what the hell this is, but like nobody who was probably watching this later on will know. But Bittersweet Symphony was the original song that was supposed to play at the end of Scream 2, and I'm sad that they didn't use it. I understand there were some rights issues going on at the time because the guys who sing Bittersweet Symphony were in a lawsuit with Rolling Stones. So it actually caused the song to go up in price. So they were unable to use it in Scream 2. But like Bittersweet Symphony is so much better for that ending because it is the Dirty Harry ending. She's like walking into the sunset with all her dead friends and they're playing some fucking rock song. Ugh. But anyway, I still love Scream 2. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, Captain Iron Dog. She wasn't there. She wasn't there. I was really looking forward to seeing her, but she wasn't there. But yeah, I was able to do a lot of stuff. I was able to go to a Q&A because I talked to Raymond for like 40 minutes. We were just like bullshitting and just talking about like the convention and what's going on. And then afterwards, I went to see a Q&A from Dana Di Lorenzo. She was from Ash vs. Evil Dead. And she keeps talking. And I love people that just keep talking. They just keep running their mouth. She was amazing. Her Q&A was the most adorable thing ever. I loved her. She was amazing to meet. And then after that, I did all the photo ops. But it was so fun to finally able to walk the floor to see like all the different stands. There's like okay, over here, I have a Loomis and I have a Michael Myers. And they came in a 2-pack because at Nickel City Con, they had like a horror section. And it was cheap back then, I think. And I ordered it. It was like basically the Halloween 2-pack set with that, like the porch and everything. It was cheaper then. But at this Frightmare, it was like 300 Canadian dollars for that set. I was like, oh my God. But like, it was so cool to see everything and get a price range because there was a toy I wanted, but it cost too much just because I had a signature. Like they had the Cherry Darling from Planet Terror. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And as I asked the price, I saw that there was like a blue mark on it. I was like, oh, fuck, it's signed. Even if I got it, I wouldn't be able to open it. But like, I just want the figure. I just want Cherry Darling. They had a Corpse Bride figure, which cracks me up because I blame myself for the price increase of Corpse Bride. So in 2017, I don't know if you guys remember, on Chief Brody Rules, I did this unboxing of the Corpse Bride. But prior towards that, I was doing price checked on Amazon. And at the time, she was cheap. She was like $75. But I kept checking to make sure she didn't go up in price. But in doing so, checking over and over and over again, she went up into like 150 within that weekend. So I blame myself. I blame myself for her price going up because I kept looking her up. I kept looking her up that weekend. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It works so well. Generally, you want to see the recut to that. I know. There's that little clip on YouTube that's perfect that they did the recut. I was like, it's so cool. Dana DeLenzo used to show up on Late Show with Craig Ferguson a lot. Dude, okay. Oh my God, Shane. So I'm walking around and I'm wearing that blue shirt. Hang on, let me pull it up. So I'm walking around because I changed my outfit there. I'm walking around with this outfit on. I'm walking around with brown pants and this light blue shirt. And this guy looks at me. He's like really looking at me and he sees me walking towards her booth and he's like waiting at her booth. Because I think she's just, because I just came from the Q&A. So he's at her booth. And he clocks me and he starts talking about Evil Dead. Luckily, I love Evil Dead, so I can just roll with it. And immediately I figured out, like, okay, this guy thinks I'm dressed as Ash, wearing this blue shirt and brown pants. So he thinks I'm there for Evil Dead. But he started talking about the Dina DeLenzo at the Late Show with Craig Ferguson. I shit you not. So I do know about this because he started talking to me about this. I was like, oh, okay. And then I just had to wrap it up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to my photo op now. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful to actually learn that little fun fact. Let's see. He's wearing a Scrooge hat. Is he expecting to see some ghosts? Ray, we'll get to that, which we'll get to. Ray, so I'm wearing this because I went to a Christmas show a few weeks ago. I don't know if I upload it here just now. Hopefully I did, so I can show you. Yes, I did. So Ray Sketches. I went to a Christmas show last weekend, and they sell like arts and crafts and stuff. And I was like, I knew I need to find ornaments for my tree, and I wanted a hat. So I'm looking around and I see this hat, and I'm like, I want this hat. And when I bought this hat, Ray, I was like, does it come with a candle holder? So I could walk around and saying, who goes there? Who goes there? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Yes. So when I was there at the Christmas show, we'll just jump to the Christmas show because I'm basically done with Frightmare. Frightmare was awesome. I met all the people. It was great. I would highly recommend it. It is so cool. It's very personable, and it's insane that you can get a signature and a selfie at the tables for most of these people. Insane. But let's get to the Christmas show. So this is my Christmas show haul. I got my hat right there. I got the little dolly outfit. I got the battle plan. I got a whale in the top left corner, if you could see that. The whale is actually like a plant holder, but I plan to use them for like a pencil holder. I got some chocolate. I got a nice little sheep ornament. I got the mayor because the mayor is my favorite. I can't do this all by myself. And then I have the Buffalo Bills ornament and then a little polar bear ornament. But yeah, that was my Christmas convention haul. There's a Christmas arts and crafts show that comes around here. And there's two of them. There's one in the beginning of November and one in the beginning of December. The one in the beginning of November is the biggest one. That's huge. It's like 4 buildings full of all these vendors selling arts and crafts. And like, if you're going there, make sure you have money because nothing is less than $10. Nothing. Not even the drinks. It's expensive. You're not there to if you do go there to look around, it's because you're artistic as yourself, because I'm artistic. So like when I'm doing my Christmas cards, I like going there because I could see some of the designs and make notes. Like, okay, I want to draw the Santa Claus with his arms up. I can do that drawing. It's simple enough. I see that Uncle Eddie hat. I could redraw that. I see that they have the little Rudolph outline. I can do that. So I kind of go there for myself as well. I go there to get some Christmas card ideas. So like, I love that Christmas show. It is great, but goddamn, is it expensive. Like all those ornaments you saw were at least $10. Insane. But it's a fun place to go to. And they say it gets cooler. You bundle up now, wait till you get older. Let's see. What do we got? We have Jacob DreamWorks. I just hope that they would make a Page Masters Funkos for the 30th anniversary, including Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a normal Ahab, angry Ahab, Long John Silver, and Frankenstein's monster. I don't know if it's popular enough. I don't know if Page Master is. But they make Funko Pops, if anything. Who knows? Got to get in the mood for a wonderful knife season. Oh, we'll get to it, Shane. We'll get to it. Oh, my gosh. Glad you got the mayor. I love the mayor. The mayor's freaking awesome. Oh, my gosh. And then a Christmas Story outfit. Epic. Yes, epic. All right, let's check in on Phil Dragish since we're still here. Let's put the volume on. What's he doing? Can you hear the music, Rob? Can you hear the music? Yes, I can. Okay, so we got that out of the way. We talked about the Christmas show. We talked about Frightmare. Let's get to the DVD haul because it's right here on top. So today, I got a gift from my mom, and we split up the gift. But I got Meg 2, The Trench, one of my favorite movies of the year. It's hilarious. It's like a mashup of all my favorite things: Tentacles, Deep Blue Sea, Jaws. It's awesome. I love Meg 2. It's this cool steel book from Walmart. It's great. And then yesterday I picked up a 4K of The Polar Express. This was pretty goddamn cheap. It was only $13 at Best Buy. That's pretty good for 4K. Love it. Like, it was actually really great. I watched this last night after Oppenheimer. Goddamn, really good. Looks great. This one I've been wanting to pick up for a long time. It's been living in my head, and I've been wanting to rewatch it. But Fantastic Mr. Fox. Picked it up at the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale. It's a great movie. I don't know if you ever saw that Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's great. And then this one was a difficult choice because I was like, should I get the 4K or should I just get this double pack? I figured I'd get this double pack because it doesn't really matter because it's great anyway. I finally picked up Home Alone on the BluRay, so I'll be watching these this holiday season. And I talked about it earlier, but I finally picked up a copy of Terrifier 2. It's like, I got to watch these movies. I have to. So I need to find Terrifier 1, but I picked up this Terrifier 2 awesome steelbook from Walmart. So I'm like, I got to check the series out. If everyone else loves it, I'm probably going to love it because, like, you know, I love horror movies. There's a soft spot in my heart, so I got to finally check out the Terrifier. Let's see. I picked up Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. Oh, not Ghost. Dead Reckoning, Luke's favorite movie. 3 Luke's up. It's his favorite movie. I talked him from a 3-star to a 4-star, but I think he went back down to a 3-star because it was smaller screen, so he didn't like it as much. After Hours, I picked up again from the Criterion sale. Oh, I cheated, guys. So like, for these next 3, I went to the Barnes and Noble thinking the Criterion sale started, and they're like, "Oh no, it hasn't started." I'm like, "Oh, okay, then can you put these away?" Then they're like, "Would you like these to be put on hold? You could pick them up when the sales happens." I was like, because there was only like 2 copies of After Hours left and like 1 copy of Failsafe left. So I was like, yes, put these Barnes and Noble movies on hold. Hot damn. So I put them on hold and I came back to pick them up. And then the 4th movie I picked up when I got there was Cooley High. Cooley High. Because I've been wanting to see this. I love the cover, and Criterion never misses with their picks. And then the other one I picked up was Failsafe. Dude, I've heard about Failsafe since I was in high school. I've been wanting to watch it. It's the more serious version of Doctor Strangelove. Everyone takes it seriously, and like Walter like it's a stat cast. Walter Matthau's in this. Henry Fonda is the president. Oh shit, Henry Fonda is the president. Hot damn. Oh my god, that's like the guy from Tentacles. That's great. That's great. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh my god. Okay, so we have Meg 2 is great. Meg 2 is a goddamn masterpiece. Meg 2 is fucking hilarious. I have Polar Express on 4K. Yes, it's the best. It's the movie I almost got kicked out of. Oh, yes, for those who don't know, haven't watched that episode where I talk about Meg 2. Me and my mom almost got kicked out of Meg 2 because we were laughing so hard at the movie. We literally almost got kicked out because they said, "Can you guys keep it down?" Meanwhile, there's like 15 minutes left, and it's a goddamn comedy, and we were almost kicked out because we were being too loud at the movie. Oh my gosh! Oh my! And speaking of being too loud at movies, oh my gosh! So me and my mom went to see Oppenheimer on IMAX, and since this is our 3rd time seeing it, we're like quietly cheering at all our favorite parts. So we're like cheering when Robert Downey Jr. shows up. We're cheering when Alden Elbert shows up, and then when Colonel Bash shows up, we're both cheering. We have all our little moments, and we're like when the storm breaks at dawn, and we're like quoting all this shit, and we're loving it. We're happier than pigs and shit during Oppenheimer, and like we're doing the countdown when the fucking thing's going on. It was great. And mind you, this is like 11 a.m. IMAX showing. So like there's hardly any people in the theater. We're not distracting them. So we thought. So we're fanboying over Oppenheimer and IMAX. So happy about it. So the next day we go see the movie It's a Wonderful Knife. And what we do is like when we watch a movie, we usually sit during the credits just in case there's anything that comes up, and we're always interested in where they filmed it or whatever. So we sat through the credits of It's a Wonderful Knife, and all the workers are there waiting to clean our section up. So as they finish the credits, there's one of the workers says, "Hey, were you guys?" No, he says, "This is a strange question, and I hope you don't mind me asking." Both me and my mom look at each other like, "What?" And he says, "Were you guys at the 11 a.m. showing of Oppenheimer?" And we both said yes. And we said that we love it. And he's like, "Yes, yes, I know. I love it too." It's because we were being total fanboys during Oppenheimer IMAX. Don't let that crybaby back in here. Give it back to the Indians. We were literally like we're fanboying when we watched Oppenheimer. Not Hiroshima, not Nagasaki. He should be thanking me. Well, he's not. We love Oppenheimer. Oh my gosh, Oppie. It was so fun, but that was so hilarious that the worker also went to see Oppenheimer at the theater. He knew that we were there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go through the comments again. I didn't finish them earlier. Oh, nice. I might have to get that. I lost my Polar Express DVD some years ago. Yes, get the 4K. It's cheap. Best Buy. Mhm. Dude, the thing that lives rent free in my mind from Mr. Fox is like that cool moment. I remember I got chills from it. But at the end of the movie, when they see the real Fox on the hill, and they were like just talking to each other, like, "Oh my god, it's a real fox!" And like they put their fist up, and then the fox in the hill puts his fist up. I was like, "Oh my god, I love this movie, classic!" And I love that part when they have to explain the game, dude. It's like top tier Wes Anderson. I agree. It's one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies. Yes. Oh, I gotta check it out. Okay, can't wait. Go inside the stunts. Let's see. Luke's favorite movie of the year, dude. Luke loves Dead Reckoning. Like he said, it's better than Ninja Turtles. He says it's better than Oppenheimer. Luke really loves Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. It is his favorite movie of the year. He says it's even better than The Flash, and Luke loved The Flash. Holy shit. Still need to see Dead Reckoning. Dude, Luke Deckard from Twitter and YouTube loves Dead Reckoning Part 1. It is his favorite movie. Shane Ford. After Hours, dude. After Hours rules. Out of all those like weird ass movies from the 80s where it all takes place in one night, After Hours rules. They need to release the other one, Into the Night, with Michelle Pfeiffer and Jeff Goldblum, and they need to do Judgment Night. Like there needs to be like a trilogy of night movies. Judgment Night, After Hours, all those movies. It'd be great. Let's see. See, Luke loves it. Best movie ever. Luke totally loves Dead Reckoning. Oh, bullshit, Luke. I don't believe that. By the way, my laser was 2 stars. Bull fucking shit, Luke. Oh my god, you're so fucking. Ugh. Look, I can't even with you, Luke. 2 stars for Dead Reckoning. I can't even. Like, I can't. I literally cannot with you with 2 stars. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, I'll probably get blamed for that. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Edgar Wright almost kicked you out. Your laugh was ruining Meg too. Oh my god. Speaking of that, Anthony, he apologized. I don't know if I made that public yet. He apologized and gave me the Scott Pilgrim poster. So Edgar Wright apologized for making fun of my laugh, and he said, "Since I messed up your signature as well on your magazine all those years ago, let me make it up to you." So he gave me a Scott Pilgrim poster. But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Let's see. Failsafe is really well made. Sidney Lumet can miss. Dude, Sidney Lumet cannot miss. Absolutely cannot miss. The guy from Tentacles. He is. Henry Fonda's the guy from Tentacles. Oh my god, Ty Lord. He never like you could tell they filmed all of Henry Fonda's scenes in one afternoon for Tentacles. One afternoon for Tentacles. That's all they did. Oh my gosh. Oh man, like I don't know. For those who don't know, there's a movie called Tentacles made in the 70s, and they get Henry Fonda, Oscar-winning Henry Fonda, Grapes of Wrath, and you could tell they only had him for one day because he's always on his porch. He's always on the phone talking to other characters in the movie, and all he has to do is switch out his shirt for the different scenes he's in. It is so great. Oh my gosh. I love Tentacles. It was wonderful. Dude, Gary Oldman rocks so hard in Oppenheimer. Well, I guess you should wash your hands. Oh my god. I think the first time I saw Oppenheimer, I literally yelled, "Holy shit, it's Gary Oldman." Because like I saw him walk around the desk. I'm like, okay, who's this guy? Who'd they get to play Truman? And then as I'm watching the scene, I was like, holy shit, it's Gary Oldman. Oh my gosh. We'll get to the Marvels. I'm still finishing up the comments. After I finish up the comments, hopefully. Yeah, I literally cannot with you, Luke. I literally cannot. with all the movies that exist and the movies that are complete shit, and then you give Dead Reckoning Part 1 2 stars, you're out of your goddamn mind. You are spoiled. I don't know. I don't understand you, Luke. The most hilarious quote from Ilsa Foss is shoes, please. Yes. I broke for Luke. It is bullshit. Your review is bullshit. I didn't know you know, Luke. I did not know you knew, Anthony. I didn't know, Anthony. I didn't know. Let's see. Oh, I had no idea about that. Good on Edgar. 13 years. Yes, literally 13 years in the making. Score Tentacle Slaps. Oh yeah, they even use it in Death Proof. They used a track from Tentacles in Death Proof. That's how big Tentacles is. Oh my gosh. We can't all be Kirk and recognize Oldman from single. I know. I remember hearing you guys review on the Grund where Kirk's like, "Yep, I heard Gary Oldman. I knew." He was like, "Holy fuck! I could barely hear Gary Oldman because my music was overpowering my theater experience. How the fuck did Kirk hear him?" Oh my gosh. Let's see, dude. Going full, dude. I am Jason Clark at Luke. Like, seriously, I am Jason Clark to Luke. I am like, you went through Russian channels. Oh my gosh. I literally cannot with Luke, though. I literally cannot. I don't understand that logic. I can't even justify that logic. I cannot. Okay. What's next? Let's do a little check-in with Phil before we go to the unboxing. What is Phil up to? Does he even know I'm streaming it?
More appreciative.
I should.
And this really is like an
Let's have an
ASMR
Inception
philosophy channel.
There we go. I left a comment. I'm streaming too. Let's say hello to Phil. Just a lowly. No, he's just a shoe salesman, not a lowly shoe salesman.
And of course, learning to draw is
okay. He's not reading the chat. All right. Moving on. Oops, not skip. I don't want to skip. No. I got to fix that stream. Poor Phil. We'll get back to Phil. We'll get back to Phil. Okay. So first thing. Oh wait. Before I get too far, I did want to mention it just because I felt so bad for you guys because I like unboxing toys and figures on this channel. But I had to unbox one early. I had to unbox my Captain Marvel. As you can see here, hang on. There we go. Oop. There we go. Right here. I had to unbox my Captain Marvel to go see the movie. I personally think it's probably the best Brie Larson head sculpt here. Yeah. I had to open it though. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't open her on camera, but I had to take her to the movie. Speaking of which, I have to talk about it, right? I did say I was going to talk about it later, but I guess I could talk about it now. All right. Yeah, Phil's still not reading his comments. Okay. Let's see. Captain Iron, Lucas giving me a headache. I gotta go because of it. I gotta go, Frank. Watching the Marvels with my brothers this time. Okay. So let's see. High, faster, must go faster, whatever she says. Yep. She says further, faster, stronger, better. Makes it better. Do it stronger. Harder, better. Yes. We need to talk about the Marvels. Okay. So first things first, I want to say that I think the big problem with Marvel, or at least the Marvels in general, just specifically the Marvels, is that they should have advertised truthfully. Advertised the movie as a comedy. Advertised the movie as a comedy. I think no one would have had any qualms. Because they're advertising it as the, oh my God, the next chapter in the Endgame saga. Oh my God, Iron Man, Captain America. Oh my God. Just advertise it as a comedy. Just advertise it as a comedy. It is a comedy. Advertise it as a comedy. That's my first thing. They shot themselves in the foot with that. Second thing I want to mention, I've been seeing it on Twitter and it cracks me the fuck up. But people are like, you got to take into fact that, there was a strike going on and people couldn't advertise the movie. that is bullshit because Oppenheimer had like barely interviews out for Oppenheimer. It was at the premiere and they all had to walk out of the premiere because of the strike, and it became $1 billion. Barbie sort of made it under the wire having pre-recorded interviews, but still it made like $1 billion. And then like all these movies that came out since then did pretty good. Saw 10 of all movies made like 100 million worldwide. It might have been domestic. It's a pretty well made movie or whatever. It's doing well. It's better than Spiral and Jigsaw. It made money. Like Five Nights at Freddy's made money during the strike. So when these people are like, "Well, you gotta blame the strike," it's like, yeah, bullshit. These movies have been making money. You can't blame the strike on the money. So I just want to get past those two things. But I want to say that I enjoyed the Marvels. I had fun while watching it. There were some fun sequences. It is not perfect. With that being said, I do want to say that it felt like the most passive aggressive directed movie I've ever seen in the series. The director is literally just popping the camera up, filming the things, and making sure the movie has a pulse and consistent throughout. And it's the first time where I felt that Samuel Jackson is getting old. For the previous movies, it's been fine, but like this is the first time where I'm like, oh, Samuel Jackson is getting up there. Like he is mostly sitting down in this movie, and he has old man body now, so it's like worse than usual. So I was like, oh, I feel bad. I feel bad for Samuel Jackson, but like, yeah. Other than that, I feel like Brie Larson is sort of not interested in Captain Marvel anymore. She's wearing pajamas through most of the movie, and I feel like she had that written in the script so she could walk around in Crocs and like tie-dye shirts. And I'm not going to complain that it was like bland or not, because at this point it's like we all know what to expect from Marvel movies. But I had fun while watching it, but I could honestly feel like this is like the most passive aggressive directed movie in the series. And I actually wonder the reason why it's so short, like 90 minutes, is because I think what other directors do, I think other directors try to beef it up, try to make it like a movie. But I think the girl who directed this understood the game, understood the rules, and did not want to put any more than she had to while directing this movie. Just my thoughts, just from watching the movie, just from like watching the movie and how it was directed and how it played out. I was like, oh, she's like doing like the bare minimum of what she needs to do. She's not adding any more characters. She's not doing anything that needs to be done, because this movie is so lean. The Marvels was so lean. Like all the fat was cut out. It was like a freight train moving. There was like no stopping it. There was no like nonsense scene. It was like we kept moving. We're going to the 90-minute mark, and it was great. Great. But definitely 3-star movie. I'm not gonna say it was bad or anything, but like it's like I know the rules, I know the game, but like it felt even more so this time. So I was like, yeah. So I don't want to get too much into Marvel. That was just my opinion. All right. Let's get to the unboxing. And while I do the unboxing, I can talk about It's a Wonderful Knife. So we have Quint here. Oh, funny story. So I go to the theater and I stop at Target. Nothing's at Target. The only thing that was at Target was this cool Barbie Christmas outfit. I like the outfit, so I figured to pick it up. So the next day, we go see the Marvels because we saw A Wonderful Knife, and we saw Captain Marvel. So I'm like, hey, let me check Target again. Whatever. Maybe they'll have something. Goddamn, Anthony, they had it. They had toys. They had Quint. They had freaking Supergirl. It was awesome. It was awesome. Oh my gosh, there's tons of comments. Let's see. Let's talk about the Marvels. Yep, talk about the Marvels. Brie Larson. Okay. Filler vision. Yes, before I get too far. So, yes, Brie Larson theory you mentioned back in your Fast and Furious 10 video. It didn't happen in the Marvels. My theory didn't happen. There was no kinks. There was nothing. The closest thing we got in this movie was that there was a shot of Brie Larson putting on Crocs with her feet. And that was it. That was like the closest thing. That was the closest, because I was looking for the movie. Like, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? And that was like the only scene. That was the only thing. Nothing. She didn't get eaten. Nothing happened. There was no cakes. Nothing else. She wasn't tall. She wasn't big. I was so disappointed, Filler Vision. I was so disappointed. I just felt like Basil from Baker Street. I was like, another dead end. It didn't happen. There was it didn't happen. I was so disappointed. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the film's biggest miss that it doesn't pull Spaceballs. Dude, she's like literally Rich Evans space cop in the movie. Brie Larson is literally space cop. I could not believe it. It was hilarious. It's like she almost like doesn't give a fuck like Rich Evans doesn't give a fuck. It was almost that great. Yeah, it wants to be like freaking Ms. Advertising heard it. Completely agree. Yes. If you're a fan of Brie Larson, I'm sure you know she's in the movie. You don't need to remind you. The MCU is not some indie film. Exactly. I almost think that too, Anthony. Like, I can't be too critical on it because the movie is like another thing about the Marvels. It is like literally a movie about fangirling over Brie Larson. And like, because like there's the Miss Marvel. It's the first time I've seen her. I didn't watch the TV show, so this is the first time I'm being introduced to this Miss Marvel character. And she's like totally fangirling and fanboying over Brie Larson. And I completely agreed. I was on board. I was like, I get it. I get it. Let's see. Jackson is fun, but he really doesn't care. Like, dude, he did not give a fuck. He did not give a fuck. Brea has nothing to do. The villain was barely there. Biggest in your theory didn't happen. Yeah, my theory did not happen. She did not get Aiden. Oh my god, there were so many close moments too. I thought one of the cats were going to eat her. Could have happened. Could have happened. It feels like an episode. It felt like a big episode of television. Honestly, it really did. I love the kitties. Love the Marvel movie. As Nia said, this is Kevin's movie. Yes, Luke. I'm tempted by that Supergirl. I see her in the stores and probably get her. Dude, I'm going to open this up right now. Yes. No kinks, no. Yep. Brie Larson is space cop. Dude, she's totally space cop because she didn't give a fuck. There's like points in the movie where like a planet's getting destroyed and she don't give a fuck. Oh, Lord. Okay. So we're opening up this Supergirl. Oh my god, Anthony. Either I forgot or you didn't tell me. I probably forgot, but she has a cloth cape. Anthony, she's got a cloth cape. She's got a cloth cape. That's so cool. And she comes with this clear base. Try to keep it organized here. Try to keep all the garbage on one side. Okay, so let's put the review light on. So we have Supergirl. There we go. Come on. There we go. There she is. That looks good. And she's got a cloth cape on. Let's see. Let's put her in the Captain Marvel pose. Higher, further, faster, stronger, more than better, makes it better. That's cool. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder if she's tall as every other figure. I bet she is. Do I have one around here? On podcast. I want to see if she's as tall as Bane. Because that was like one of my biggest complaints is that they have no scale. Oh, I want to break the chair. Hang on. Oh my god. These figures have no scale. She's almost as tall as Bane. Like if you were to put them flat feet, she's almost as tall as Bane. Ah, McFarlane. I guess. I can't blame the man. He just wants to make cool looking toys he doesn't care about. I have a very particular set of skills that have to do with cloth capes. Okay, maybe the chair is finally busted. Yeah, the chair's finally busted. Mine's will just go down. Okay, chair's finally busted. Gotta look into it. I've had this chair since like I was, dude, like 26 years ago. So I think it's time to upgrade the chair. She comes with a stand. And then she comes with a card, Anthony. Look at that. Anthony. She comes with a Supergirl card. That's awesome. Anthony. Okay, so now I'm gonna open up the Quint. Wait, did I show her enough? Let's show her. Let's show her again. I want to make sure she gets shown. Give her the attention she deserves. She's got long sleeves. She got the cool fists. She got the dress, and she's got long boots. And yes, they have heels. Let's see. Cloth capes for the win. Well, it depends. We call it. It depends, Cade. It depends. Because sometimes the capes can get like a little ruffle in them. And sometimes you need a thicker looking cape for the figure. So it all depends. I'm with Anthony on this, but I have a very particular set of skills. Yes. But for the Supergirl, I think she should have a cloth cape. But for like Robert Pattinson Batman, I think he needs like a thicker cape. You know what I mean? Dude, this is so cool. Here's my Quint. You all know me. You all know what I do for a living. I'll catch that shark, but it ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish, swallow you all. You know, I was actually going through like old Facebook messages or something like that, and I found a message or a status where I mentioned that I never realized at the end of Jaws 2 that Chief Brody is basically wearing a Quint jacket, that army green jacket at the end of Jaws 2. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. He's sort of become Quint in Jaws 2. So Quint comes with a rifle. There we go. Look at that rifle. And then he comes with his harpoon gun. And then, of course, he comes with... Oh, my God, he comes with his bandana. His hat must come off then. Quint comes with his little bandana that he wears in the movie. There you go. I'm trying to cover my face. Come on, Oppenheimer. There we go. There it is. And what I mean by Oppenheimer is that movie, there's like a lot of soft focus in that movie. I noticed that during the IMAX. There we go. Baseball bat. That's just great. That's just great. Now where the hell are we, huh? You're certifiable, Quint. You know that? And then we have his machete. And he comes with other accessories, 2 beer cans, and an extra set of hands. I guess I could show the beer can. I'll show my favorite one. It's the crinkled can. That's perfect. Crinkle can. Crinkle can. Crinkle can. Somebody hit the Lorax. Okay. So last time I did my unboxings, I did all the movie Ninja Turtles. So I finally found the last one I was looking for, Little Donatello. I like his messed up eyes. It gives him more character. As you can see there, hang on. Let me unbox him first, and then we can show you his eyes. These eyes cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you again. The words I mean, yeah. To love somebody. So those are his accessories. Donatello's accessories. And let's do a close-up of cross-eyed. Not even cross-eyed. This is like Paul Giamatti-eyed Donatello. Look at his Paul Giamatti eyes. This is like holdovers. Ninja Turtles holdovers right here. Look at that. That's amazing. Well, I love these movie figures, though. They're inspired by the I think Ninja Turtles Part 2, particularly. But yeah, they had these action figures, and they're redoing them for fans, and that's cool. Let's see. Marvel, She Was a Princess. Dude, I hope Hot Toys does the dress version. Speaking of which, because in the Marvels, for those who don't know, there's a scene in the Marvels where Brie Larson sings and dances, and she wears a princess dress, and that is like the best thing ever in the movie. And I hope to make a Hot Toys of it because I want that. I want that. Scale is non-existent with Mark McFarlane. Absolutely non-existent. Everything's the same. R.I.P. Pizza streaming chair. Absolutely. Yeah, it's gone. Gotcha. Makes total sense. And let's see what else. Let's see. Double it as taking a Pelham 123 figure. Oh, dude. Yeah, you can make this a taking a Pelham 123 figure for sure. Well, where's Gaba? Gaba. He's messed up just like the man who voiced him. Aw. The hurting's on me, yeah, because I'll never be free. No, never. As Whitney always says, I'm always singing on these streams. Let's see what's next. Oh, I do want to mention this because I was at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, I think I'm going to pick it up because I'm going to try to attempt to read this because the font wasn't too small, as you can see here. That's like a decent-sized font. But I picked up The Hunt for Red October. It's like one of my all-time favorite movies, and I want to know more about the movie. I wonder how accurate it is. Something tells me it's a very accurate movie. I don't know why, but I've been wanting to read this for years now, so I think I might actually give it a shot. Got that brand new book smell. So good. So good. Okay, so we'll go to another simple figure. I got this because Paul Rudd is my favorite. It's the Mondo Gecko from the new Ninja Turtles movie. He stole the movie, guys. I don't know if you watched my Ninja Turtles review, but Paul Rudd stole the movie as this gecko character. Holy shit, he really did. Is there a little bio? No, there's no bio on the back. Oh, there it is. Mondo is like such a chill dude, you know. Chia, he rolls with Superfly and his motley crew, but Mondo's not about conflict, yo. He wants good vibes and to feel the love. Aww. I love Mondo Gecko in that movie. He's so great. Like, one of my favorite moments in that movie is when they all turn against Superfly. We're like, you know, we always thought that, you know, being mean and evil was the way to go, but like the turtle showed us there's another way to go about living life, man. And this Mondo Gecko is like one of the best examples of that guy. He's so good. Paul frickin' Rudd. Tommy Doyle himself. Paul Rudd. Does his tail come off? No, his tail doesn't come off. That sucks. Come on. The tail's got to come off. I watched the movie, Anthony. Anthony, write your connections to Playmates and tell them they fucked up. Say, you messed up. The tail needs to come off. It's not accurate to the movie. Oh my God, he even comes with a Frisbee. That's cute. That is adorable. He comes with a fucking Frisbee. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to put this on him. His little skateboard. He's got his book bag on. And then his little Frisbee goes in his hand. That's adorable. He's got a little skateboard, a Frisbee, and a book bag. Look at that. That's amazing. Let's see. If Donatello was in Pelham 123, I would have gone down like that. No, it would not have. I really like him. I really enjoyed Paul Rudd in it. Yes. Oh, shit. I never... Oh, God. Ray, I never ordered him. I fucked up so bad. Ray, I didn't order him. Is he still available? Probably not. Ray, oh my God, you got Dr. Wu and Mr. DNA. Oh shit, I completely forgot. Here I was hyping him up too, and I completely forgot. You with that hat opening figures is like giving Christmas vibes. Oh yeah, that's what I was aiming for. I have my Nope shirt on, my Nope merchandise shirt right here, and I got my Christmas hat, and I'm unboxing items. And also, I don't want to waste my ice, so I'm pouring a water bottle into my ice. Yeah. We're all set. We got refill. We got ice. It's happening. Me and Mayhem's probably the best needle drop of the year. Yeah. Let's say, what's going on? Yes, write your connections. You have to get to your connections and say, you fucked up. You fucked up real bad. I wonder if Paul Thomas Anderson thought of TMMT. Dude, I bet he loved it. I just find that so funny that they were asking, like, I don't know how it came up. I think he actually mentioned it. Paul Thomas Anderson's, yeah, I saw Venom. I loved it. It was so good. After all your hype, no Mr. Wu and no Mr. DNA. Yes, after all my hype. Did you get that pink tracksuit? Pink tracksuit. No. What pink tracksuit? Oh, are you talking about this? Yes, I did get this. And I also got this. I got these. Is this the pink tracksuit you're talking about? Yes, they are coming up. Ray is sending you the link for the JP figures. Okay, great. I'll check that in afterwards. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you, Ray. Ray Sketches is a friend of the show. You know what? After weeks of thinking about it, I'm not sure if I want to open these. I may open them on my own. Shit. I don't know. Okay, so here's the story, guys. So there was a Walmart gift book that came out, like, Christmas is coming up, here's all the toys. And my mom was like, oh my God, the Barbies are in there. And there's like these versions of Barbie and Ken were in the book. And I'm like, they're not going to be at Walmart. Stop it. Those are too collectible. So we went out there to go eat. There was like a restaurant we went to go eat. And afterwards, she's like, you want to go to Walmart? And I'm like, fine, whatever. I'll go to Walmart. So I go to Walmart, right? And they have fucking tracksuit Ken on the shelf, but like it's all cleared out. But I notice on the top these, like the back ends and like the sides, and I'm like, oh my God. So I reach up there, and it's more Kens. I was like, God damn. So I roam around looking at the Jurassic World stuff, blah blah blah. On the way out, I noticed, because like there's another aisle right there, and there she is. Oh, someone must have got her and put her down somewhere else, like, like right across the way is like the home and garden section or some shit. I don't know. It's like right across the way, maybe kitchen supplies. But there she was, like the third shelf up. There she is, Barbie. Oh my gosh. And so now I have both of them. I see it from the chat. Don't open them. They're hard to find. Yes, I don't think I'm going to open them. Even Filler Vision's like, oh my God, yes, the rollerblading Barbie and Ken. Yep. So from the chat, I'm going to listen to the chat. I'm not going to open them. You're right. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Okay, Shane Ford, I thought you were talking about It's a Wonderful Knife. I do see that you do bring it up. It's a Wonderful Knife. Yes, we'll get to that. We'll get to a Wonderful Knife. I think that's how we'll end it. It's the lady from Wolf of Wall Street. Who? Like a fucking owl? Am I an owl to you? Fucking who? Which is funny because in Flower Moon, there's an owl. But I hate to say this. Killers of the Flower Moon is no It's a Wonderful Knife. I'll say that for sure. That's what toy hunting's all about. Hell yeah. Yeah, right? Dude, Anthony, that's why I love the hunt. I love the toy hunt so bad. Because like buying them online is sort of easy. It's almost like not even fair. It's like Planet of the Apes. Okay, so online shopping is like Planet of the Apes. Like you're on horseback, you have rifles, you have nets. It's easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. That's online toy shopping. It's Planet of the Apes. Fucking in-store shopping. You're like Robert Muldoon in Jurassic Park trying to track down the Velociraptor before he gets you. That's what toy hunting is. It's like you're on the ground like, Donatello was here. He's in the store yet. That's what it's all about, Anthony. Speaking of toy hunting, so today I went toy hunting. I was in the NECA section, and there was this guy blocking it. And I'm like, this motherfucking guy ain't going to buy shit. Look at me. I'm going to buy stuff. Get the fuck out of the way. So he finally gets the fuck out of the way. And I'm looking at it. Of course, it's like all the, like Last Airbender figures. It's gargoyles. It's King Kong, and then I see this stack, and the stack looks suspicious. And on top of the stack is Tim Curry Pennywise. Don't want it. Next one down, I think it's like the Mummy, Michelangelo, Ninja Turtles. Don't want it. And there it was, Anthony. There it was. Toy hunting. The red, white, and blue Elvira. I call her the Christmas version. I think she's supposed to be like a 4th of July one. So she's going to replace my living room, because in the living room I have a Elvira sitting with Ghostface. So I'm going to take that out of there and put the Christmas version up. So we're going to get there. But dude, I love toy hunting. It is such a thrill to go into the store not knowing what you're going to find and wondering if it's there, and then you're checking behind everything to find something. It's the skill of the hunt and how far you're willing to go. Like, even like I gave like, okay, so I'll be truthfully honest. Like, I gave up looking for the cowboy Barbie in store because I just knew that was impossible. But my mom did not give up. She's like, no, you want the fucking, you've been talking about this Barbie movie for so long. You've been talking about this cowboy Barbie for so long. So she stayed on it until it popped up locally. So she actually got me this as like an early Christmas gift. But yeah, this cowboy Barbie. Yeah. So yeah, she never gave up. But like, yeah, it's the thrill of the hunt. Like, it's, you have to be strong enough. Like, it's like that meme from Men in Black. Like, yeah, it's worth it if you're strong enough. That's what toy hunting is, for sure. For sure. There's that. So today I picked up this Elvira. Elvira. Let's see. That's what toy hunting is all about. Hell yeah. LOL, like McDonald's. It's okay to be easy sometimes. Dude, Anthony, like McDonald's toy hunting is so, like, toy hunting is already like a skill and you have to be strong enough. But like toy hunting at McDonald's, you have to be even stronger. You have to be stronger. You have to be willing to make the sacrifice. So, like, they just did the freaking 4 Halloween boo buckets or whatever, boo pals, McBoo pals. That was difficult enough as it is, calling every McDonald's in the area, seeing what they had. Now they're doing the Disney characters, mystery box style. That pushes you to the strength. That's almost like the 20th anniversary of Happy Meals when they did all those blind bags. Anthony, that's the real hunt. McDonald's Happy Meal toys is the real toy hunt. Like, you need to, like, you give your life to that. You travel to those McDonald's to see what toys they have. That's the real hunt. That's the real strength. Feats of strength. Okay, movie examples for those who don't toy shop. So like I said, Planet of the Apes is online shopping. Shooting fish in a barrel. Easy. Muldoon in Jurassic Park is on, like, in-store shopping. But like, it is Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger covering yourself in mud and making traps for McDonald's shopping. Like, you got to go all out. Like, if you want that McBoo bucket, you got to be willing to travel. You want that mystery box McDonald's Grimace, you're going to have to go. You got to find it. Those are the different skill levels of hunting of the movies. And, you know, that's my examples. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Thoughts of the new Apes trailer. It is what it is. For those who know me, I think everyone knows that I love the originals because it's all about, like, time travel and fate and destiny. And, like, can you avoid your fate? Can you change history? Or is it all inevitable? Like, those are the questions I like from the original movies, because it's all about, like, no matter what, destiny always sort of corrects itself. Like, is it destiny? Is it fate? Is it predetermined? That's interesting to me, because that's what those original 8 movies are all about. But the new ones are like action adventure, you know, sci-fi spectacle. And it's like, I'm not into that. Because, like, the first one seems so small to me. Like the one where it's all him growing up in the house and then they all end up in the San Francisco woods. Like, no, I'm not interested. I've watched it once. I don't feel the need to ever watch it again. And then there's the second one with Jason Clarke Jason Clarke, who has an emotional love affair with Caesar Romero or whatever the ape's name is, and then they keep like almost kissing throughout the whole movie because they want to be together, but the world won't allow them to be together. And then the third Apes movie is just like a prison escape movie. I've seen them all once, but they're not what I like about Planet of the Apes. So with the new one, yeah, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. I've seen all the other ape movies. I'm going to see it. But yeah, there's that. Oh, dude, Christian Kim. I don't know if you ever went into a Toys R Us, or I mean, you probably have. You probably have. But as a toy collector, and I'm sure Anthony remembers, I'm sure Anthony remembers. But like when you went into a Toys R Us, there was never a toy sale. Everything was like at expensive retail price. There was like nothing really. I don't think there were any sales. Like everything like really remained like if it was $25, it stayed at $25. Any special toys that you wanted to find were not there. They did have toys that you never saw anywhere else. Like I do remember seeing like the good dinosaur toys were mostly at Toys R Us. They mostly had the Incredibles toy line. They had the Pete's Dragon toy line. They had a shitload of Star Wars, which I kind of think killed Toys R Us because it never moved. There was never any like real toy sales. It was almost like a toy museum to me because I would go in there and I would look around, but I would never be willing to pay the prices for what they were charging. And like every once in a while, they would have some good wrestlers, but that was like every once in a while because those wrestlers hardly moved as well. Because there was like all the, it wasn't like the mainstream. It was like kind of like the basics, if I recall correctly. And then they did have a NECA section. The NECA section is what I usually paid attention to. Same thing with the Funko Pops, because this was the era where I was really collecting Funko Pops before it closed down. But that's if I do remember that. This is a good comment here from Anthony. Toys R Us is great until... Oh, Toys R Us was great to remember until you went there as a toy collector. On the flip side, that's gone. The entire ecosystem of state is uncertainty. Yes, I agree, Anthony. Like the whole state is like... I think all online shopping, it's all going to go out to online shopping, and it's going to go to all these like flash drops, how like they do with the 6-pack Batmans. I think that's the future now. They're just going to drop it like at the middle of the day on like a Thursday and say, okay, at 12 o'clock or 3 p.m., click on this link and you're going to get this collectible. And if you're not there, you're not there. You missed out. I think that's the future of toys now. It seems to be, at least anyway, because like the Henry Wu, that's like the future now, or it's like if you miss out on it. Captain Iron was here earlier. He got the collector edition Ghostface that comes with like the New York City like playbill and all that. Like he got it, and like it's all because you had to go online at a certain time to get it. I think that's sort of like the future. If Toys R Us existed, we might not have to go through crowd. That is true. I agree with that as well. Because Toys R Us, the thing I liked about Toys R Us, Anthony, I don't think I've ever said this on a live stream, but I did like their Army Men. I remember back in the day there was more, but like towards the end I kind of tinkered out. But I liked their Army Men sets where there was like 3-inch Army Men, like the corpse figures, and they had like huge helicopters and huge cars. That was awesome. Toys R Us can handle that, but they're not around anymore. So now there's crowdfunding for big items like this. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's all interesting. Let's see. I got to make you a skit a guy trying to collect all the toys from McDonald's and keeps getting the same item 7 times over. It's a funny concept as a skit, but like in real life, we're putting on the war paint. We're calling all the McDonald's within the 40-minute radius, and we're making sure what they have, unless it's like a mystery item, because that sucks. That sucks when it's a mystery item. I love that idea for a skit. Let's see. Enjoy the new films, but the original series so much more. Yeah, the new movies, I'll watch them once and I'll never watch them again. I have no reason to check out the Apes movies. Apes on the Bridge, the movie. That's all it was. Oppenheimer is an Apes reunion, Clark and Oldman. I think I've said this before on the stream, but that's like my favorite part from the Apes movie, is where it cuts to Jason Clarke saying, Gary Oldman, I have to tell you what's been happening. And then it cuts to the action and it cuts back to their conversation, the end of it. And it just cuts to Gary Oldman like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, are you making this shit up? Because of course Jason Clarke's been having like a relationship with this Caesar character. Let's see. Yep, I read that comment from Anthony already. Macy's has a Toys R Us section. Yeah, the same kind of toy section as like a Barnes and Noble, where it's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Let's see. Yes, I've been to Toys R Us. I remember the final days. The one close to me had a sale despite the price drop. Lego says, dude, yeah, that's the funny thing about their end of closeout sales. Their closeout sales for the prices of everywhere else. That's what cracked me up, because they would normally sell their stuff at retail. So when their sales happened, it only dropped to like what everyone else was selling them as. I remember that. I remember. Let's see what else we got. Canada still has Toys R Us stores. Yes, I've been wanting to stop at one of those at the way to Fan Expo or whatnot. Haven't seen any original movies, but I just remember laughing my ass off at the ending of the Tim Burton movie. I love the ending of the Tim Burton movie. I still don't get why people don't like the ending. I thought it's, to me, what that movie is exactly that ending. It's the Tim Burton version. I don't know. I get it. I don't know. I like that. Christian, that skit exists called Sonic 2 video. Dude! Anthony's Sonic 2 video is fucking amazing. Because, like, Anthony did that as a skit, and that is fucking amazing. Because there's a part where he is just furious while driving, and Ray's trying not to upset him. And then he's just like, McDonald's is not playing ball. It is fantastic. Christian, please check out this video. I highly recommend it. It deserves to be in the Criterion closet. That's how good this skit is. eBay. I got that on eBay. Okay. I didn't even finish opening up this Elvira. Oh my gosh, she's great. Look at this Elvira. If she only came with Pugs McKenzie. Oh, Spuds McKenzie. I think that's his name. Or no, it's Suds McKenzie. Yeah. It's like I remember I had to look it up a couple times. Hang on, let's get this comment off the screen. Sorry, Christian. Gotta get you off the screen. Let's see. Elvira in a red suit. That's cool. Yep, give it a rewatch. Give it a thumbs up and share it on the Twitter. And she comes with a little skull head. Skull head. And then she comes with a little goblet. Across the gobbly. Come on. Across the gobbly. And then she comes with a little dagger. And I think now we'll talk about it because this dagger reminds me of it. I seen the movie It's a Wonderful Knife. So here's the thing. I didn't watch a trailer. I just heard about it on Twitter. I heard it was from the writer of Freaky. And I was like, I love Freaky. I love Happy Death Day. And they're all like sort of similar. It's like new age, like, slasher movies, which is sort of like the new kids coming up. I was like, I like those movies. Let me go watch this movie. So I had to convince my mom, like, hey, Mom, let's go see this movie. And she's like, what's it about? I'm like, well, it's about this girl who like stops a slasher villain. And then she gets so depressed the next Christmas, she wishes that she didn't exist at all. And then after she does that, the wish comes true and she finds out that the slasher villain was never stopped and he's continued to kill. So it's all about them trying to stop it and save Christmas and get her back to like It's a Wonderful Life. That movie was so cute. It was so sweet. It was adorable. I love the cast. And you could feel the budget. You could feel like this movie was very low budget, but they did spend the budget wisely on the casting. Like you have Mikhail from Community. I forgot his name. The guy from Community. He's there. But the beans and gravy or whatnot, the mashed potatoes and gravy of It's a Wonderful Knife is them casting Justin Long, who is like horror movie royalty at this point. And he's in the movie. And he's got like this southern thing going on with like these fake teeth, or he's got like this voice. But he sort of looks like Tim Allen, which kind of cracks me up. He sort of looks like Tim Allen in like the Santa Claus 2, like all spray tan with the hair. It's great. But he's got like the southern voice with his teeth. And it's like so great. The casting is so well done. Because like I said earlier, the budget, you could tell how small it was. It really did feel like it felt like the movie Jack Frost from the 90s. It really felt like that sort of like low budgetness. And when I say low budget, like at the end, she's doing the George Bailey, like It's a Wonderful Life, running down the street, like, hello, everybody. The fucking street is empty. There's like a couple of people walking down the street. There's like probably 3 people on frame. And there's like no one else in the town. And she's like, hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. I'm like, oh, it's that low budget. Okay. But it's so well done. It's definitely going to be one of my favorites. I cannot wait for it to come on DVD and Blu-ray because I'll watch it all the time. It's definitely a new Christmas favorite. It's a good transition from Christmas to Halloween. It's amazing. I should say Halloween to Christmas. You know what I meant. But it's such a sweet little movie. It's intimate. It's like all like sweet and like about the spirit of Christmas and how it's important to live a life and how one life can affect everybody. Because like if she didn't stop the serial killer, the whole town would gone to shit. And you get to see that. It is so well done. I highly recommend It's a Wonderful Knife. It's more of a comedy than a horror movie. I think there's like a couple of like kills. There is a cool sequence. I know Shane was there for my Halloween stream, but it finally happens. They take a page from Rear Window because the girl's a photographer and the power goes out. So in order to see the killer, she has to keep, flashing her camera. And the killer is like running around the theater. So you just see flashes of her face, see flashes of the people running, and see flashes of the killer killing their friends. It is so cool. And I was like, yes, a horror movie finally did it where like they're using like flash and like flashing lights to see the killer. It was so well done. I love this movie. It was so great. Oh, Anthony, I love that reference. That's the one with the magical dagger, right? Yes, where he gets the fun fact right from Jason Goes to Hell, even though that's not what the question is about. Oh, it's so good. At the time of watching Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, I was 14 at the time. And my friend made a joke that it's Optimus time before that reveal. It was just too much. Oh, he called it. Oh my gosh. That slasher movie is so wholesome. It is. It's a slasher movie that's so wholesome. That's the box quote from me. The wholesome slasher movie of the season. It is so good. It is so good, Christian. It is so good, Anthony. I know you guys will give it 3 stars, but it's 5 stars to me. It is wonderful. It is great. If it wasn't Gluck, you'd probably give it 1. But it's good. It's good. I like it. It's a Wonderful Knife. Hopefully Shane's still here. He's been asking me about it the whole night. Shane, sound off. Are you still here? Okay. What else do we got here? I think we have one more unboxing item, and that's the Christmas Barbie. I saw this, and it reminded me of that Mean Girl skin. I like the outfit, so maybe I could swap it out with another figure. If not, I'll just display it over here. I thought it looked nice. She comes with cookies. She comes with a Christmas outfit. I love Christmas, so why the hell not? She's even got the black boots. She's got the nice Christmas outfit. She comes with a little package of gifts. Why not? But yeah, the Wonderful Knife was really great. Loved it. Anthony, have they ever made an Oppenheimer Prime? Has there been an Oppenheimer Prime mashup, Anthony? I figured you might know because you follow probably more Transformers stuff. Is there an Optimus Prime wearing the Oppie hat? Bumblebee, remember the time I told you that we could destroy the whole world? I think we did. Yes, that's my interpretation of the Oppenheimer soundtrack. Paige would have given Wonderful Knife 5 stars. Right. Paige would give it 3. Oh, this is nice. I like this. So this is a winter Barbie. Look at that. Christmas Barbie. Look at that. I got to comb her hair or at least straighten it out. But yeah, looks nice. She comes with a little gift package. She comes stiff, no joints. Classic, generic, basic Barbie. And then let's see. She comes with a cup. Oh, Anthony, I know how you could do that. Because I think you have all those props, right? If you have an Undertaker figure, which you probably don't, maybe the Woody hat on Optimus Prime. I think that could work. Just for a quick photo. I don't think so. Yeah, just like a quick photo. Just put the hat on Optimus Prime and say, do a close-up of him. Remember when I said that? What the hell's it called? Cybertron. Remember I said when we'd leave Cybertron, it would destroy the whole world? Yes, I remember. What of it? I believe we did. Dude, seeing Oppenheimer in IMAX was pretty amazing. I don't know how many guys were lucky enough to see it in IMAX. That was pretty awesome. That, like, it was a different movie for me. It was incredible. It was incredible. There we go. We got Christmas crackers. I think they're supposed to be cookies, but they clearly look like big giant saltine crackers. These look like giant Ritzes. She comes with a little what do you call it? A little mug, and a little Christmas bear. Aw, it looks like a little Pookie, the little bear that Garfield loves. Dude, there's gonna be a Garfield movie with Chris Pratt as Garfield. It's like they listen to my requests. They're like, Frank likes Chris Evans press interviews because he's a secret goddamn genius and he could probably pull out the Garfield facts like out of his hat. And then he's going to be the voice of Garfield. And I love Garfield. I always joke that there's like two things I love. I love Garfield and I love Peanuts. And the fact that both movies are coming out in the next couple of years is amazing to me. Yes. Let's see. When I heard the words Oppenheimer Transformers, I just imagined Dr. Oppenheimer actually figured that transform himself into an atomic bomb. I am become death. That's true. I have seen the ending of Oppenheimer with Linkin Park over it. That was too perfect. That was like ridiculously well done. That Linkin Park. You know, Anthony, I've been wanting to do a Hello Zep from Saw, but like it's me. So when I tried to do it, I couldn't just half-ass it. It's like, oh God, I need to rewatch Oppenheimer. I really truly need to edit a Saw version of that ending. So it's like they were talking about something more important and then cut to flashbacks from the movie and then have it end with Robert Downey Jr. slowly walking towards them and little Oppie saying, I believe we did. So good. So good. So is that everything? Is that everything? Is that everything to unbox? I think so. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. So that is everything. Wow. So I guess I'll stay on just a smidge longer. Just a smidge. And I'll put on my little ticker. So if anyone wants to ask anything, I'll be here. I'll be here for a little while longer. So recap. I got the Christmas Santa Barbie. Oh, yeah, I need to watch that at some point. I need to watch Mean Girls. I've never seen Mean Girls. I need to see Mean Girls. I need to see Mean Girls. I need to watch Terrifier 1 and 2. I need to watch Jennifer's Body. What else came up recently where it's like, I need to watch that. I need to finally watch that. I need to rewatch Exorcist 3. It is not in the file. I need to watch that. Let's see. We have Elvira here. Elvira. Yep, she'll go in the living room. She'll replace the other one. Ooh, Anthony. Since you're here, let me look that up. Anthony. I was in Walmart and I saw them. I seen them. I was like, oh shit, I think I should pick those up for Anthony. I got to look what they're called up. I took a picture of it. I was going to text it to you, but I'm like, no, what if I could surprise you for Christmas? And then you're here. So I was like, oh, wait, how about I don't surprise him for Christmas? How about I pitch the idea to him on my live stream right now? Of course, my pictures don't load up when I'm on live stream. Why would they? They load up every other goddamn time on my phone. What the hell? Oh, let's see. Stands. Because they're at Walmart, Anthony. And I think you should look into it because I think it's fun. Because I know your display and everything. What the hell are they called? I want to Google it so I can pull it up on the screen. There it is. I saw this at Walmart, and I was like, that's what Anthony needs. That's what Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Is it still sharing? Nope, it's sharing the other screen. So I gotta and can I just download the picture? Those aren't it. Those aren't it. Walmart, what are you doing to me? Walmart, what the hell? Like, I see the picture, I clicked on it, but it didn't even show me the right one, though. Share this tab instead. Perfect. Okay, something similar to this, Anthony. Right here. I seen these at Walmart. They're not this expensive at Walmart. At least I don't think. They were like probably $5 each. They're in like the kitchen area, but they're like clear stands, and I think this would be perfect for your action figures to display because they're clear and there's like enough space to put them on the shelf. It is perfect. It is perfect, Anthony. I also need to watch those movies. Oh, you haven't seen Transformers yet, dude. Your life will be changed. Watch the Power Rangers. Oh God, I gotta get Netflix to watch Power Rangers. Showed my roommate Exorcist 3 to Halloween. Now we just course George C. Scott whenever we watch the movie. It is not in the file. Thoughts on Ghostbusters the Day After Tomorrow teaser. That's exactly my thought. Day After Tomorrow. And I'm an idiot. I'll be there, even though I hated Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'll be there. I'll be there, Filler Vision, because I love Ghostbusters. They can't keep me away. Let's see. Lizard tail should be detachable. Right? Flipping right? Yes. They should go back to the old days and make like detachable magnet stuff. Like if you could take off this tail, it'd be perfect for this guy. What? Are you fucking kidding me, Anthony? Is this free on YouTube now? Oh my God. But I still got to get Netflix though. For those who don't know, I guess people don't know. Yesterday, me and Sarah recorded our episode. It'll be uploaded next weekend. And the movie she recommended for me is only on Netflix. It's an Emma Roberts Christmas movie. So I'll be watching that. So I gotta get Netflix anyway. I'll be there as well. I'll be there. Just like Henry Fonda and Tentacles. I have seen Transformers, all the Michael Bay ones. I haven't seen Mean Girls, Terrifier 2 one. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You haven't seen those yet. Okay. I have those plastic Amazons I use. I haven't tried those, but I can always find the space. You could always find the space, Anthony. You could do it. You could do it. I think you could do it, Anthony's. You can do it, Anthony's. Get the 3-tier stage. It'd be so cool. If you don't try this, Anthony's, I'm going to send it to you, Anthony's, so you get tries it out. Anthony's. Okay, let's stop in on Phil Dragish. We haven't stopped in a while. Phil, what are you up to? Let's refresh the page. Speak to us, Phil. Oh, he already got off. What a cheat. He was only on for 50 minutes. What the hell? The hell? Do it. Guys, you have no idea. Like, there's like items I need to send to Ray and Anthony. I've been working on a mystery box for my friend Jolie. Her stuff is already complete. I'm just waiting. That stuff has to come in. And then like next week, hopefully I could start getting Anthony and Ray stuff. Because both Anthony and Ray are getting like one expensive gift each. I think they both know what they're getting. Because I've said I was going to do it because it's me. I'm going to do it. I'm Mr. Santa Claus. I'm Tim Allen from the Santa Claus 2. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give them their toss across. Do you think my trick worked on Twitter? I was made it possible. You know, Anthony, no, I did not think you were going to see the Marvels. To be honest with you, I thought you were going, because I actually looked it up. I was like, okay, this guy's not seeing the Marvels. He's going to see something else. So I was scrolling on what was coming out in my theater. I thought you were going to see like a Digimon movie, because at that night when you said you were going to see something, there was a Digimon screening somewhere. And I think there was another one. And I almost kind of thought you were going to see Oppenheimer again. You know, those like, so the holdover wasn't even on my mind. So when I saw you review The Holdover, I was like, okay, so that's the big movie. And then when I heard, like, when I said that to myself, saying, oh, that's the big movie, I remembered Big Fat Liar, Paul Giamatti, The Wheels Clicked, the Saw music, Hello Zep came on. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. There it is. It was just a test, Frank. What do you mean it was just a test? We were tuning in on you every once in a while. You had Charmander, you had some anime girls. Well, the anime girls. Let's see. It's Phil. It's Phil. Anthony Reviews fooled me until I saw your letterbox review. I didn't think it was the Marvels when I was trying to figure it out. I just want to say for the fact that Anthony fooled you. Oh, you thought it was going to be the Marvels? Holy shit. That's amazing. Big movie. Big movie. Oh my gosh. Well, Anthony, you fooled them. I just knew you were going to see something else. I was like, this guy, this Anthony character, he doesn't misuse his words. Anthony is like the John Cena. When John Cena puts a fucking penguin on the shelf, Wheezy from Toy Story 2, you know he means something. So when Anthony says, I'm seeing a big movie, guaranteed it's not the Marvels. He's seeing something big. He's seeing something bigger than us. Whereas Eldon Aldenrich once said, something more important than the Marvels. I do love Big Fat Liar. Hungry. I've seen that clip like 6 times, maybe more, in the last couple of weeks on Twitter. I love that people love that clip of him just going hungry. He just like dances out. We do a little trolling. We do a little tomfoolery. Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, so I showed the recap. I showed the Gordon Gekko. Yep. We need to go back to the days of Anthony. Remember, we were talking about it on our stream. We got to do another stream. I said we were going to do another stream. We never really did because this year went by fast. There was like the month where I was sick, and then there was like the couple of weeks where my back hurt, and like I've been like pretty much keeping up doing weekly shows. So I need to do another one with Anthony. We kept wanting to do the Power Rangers one, but that got off hand. We haven't done it yet. At some point, we're going to do it. If not, we're probably going to do something else, probably a commentary track or something. I always suggested that maybe we should do like a VHS thing, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should do like top, like, you know, Star Wars toys with the magnet heads and magnet arms. We have Holdovers, Donatello. Look at that. We have Quint. That's so cool. You know, I was so excited that they were going to do these, and they announced Chief Brody, and then like Chief Brody like fell through right before they had to do like the big reveal, and I think it's because of the likeness rights. They couldn't get the likeness rights of Roy Scheider. It's like, god damn. And then what else did I get this week? Oh yeah, I got the Supergirl. Supergirl. That's so cool. She's definitely going on the 90s shelf. She don't look 90s, but she's going on the 90s shelf. And then last but not least, the Marvels. Miss Brie Larson. Brie Larson with her foot fetish. Underarm fetish. Let's see. TFW Power Rangers is over. The end of Power Rangers for real. Like, yeah, for real. Like it's over. The Power Rangers are over. Quint. Phil said Quint. But yes, there's that as well. Okay, so we talked about all those. We talked about Oppie. Everyone's going to get Oppenheimer when it comes out, right? Everyone's ready for the physical release, November 21st. I'm excited about November 21st. That means Oppenheimer, 4K, Blu-ray, DVD. I think I'm going to get what I think that, like, it depends on what Universal does. I think they do the multiple pack. So I'm probably going to pick up the Blu-ray and 4K for myself, and I'll pick up the, what do you call it? The DVD for my mom of Oppie. Although she might need the Blu-ray. I don't know. Are you going to see Thanksgiving movie? Yes, I'm going to see Thanksgiving. That's like freaking 20 years in the making. They announced that in the fake trailer for Grindhouse, and now it finally exists. So I'll be seeing Thanksgiving soon. Should I watch Oppie? I don't know, I don't know. I was gonna say Anthony. I don't know, Anthony. I've been talking to Anthony this whole night. So let's see. Phil, do you think, audience, do you think Phil can handle it? I don't know. If you do watch it, Phil, I think you need to watch it without Luke. Watch it without Luke. Keep Luke in the other room and just watch Oppenheimer by yourself. Because if Luke's in the room, he's going to bleed over into your mind. He's going to be his Charles Manson self and draw you into his thoughts. Don't do it. Watch Oppenheimer on your own. Have your own decision. Because he'll come in saying like the characterization, the editing, the music. Man, just watch it on your own, Phil. Come up with your own conclusions. That's what you need to do. And that's true too. That's the other thing. I don't know if Phil can handle it. Like I know Phil can handle like, a monster movie like The Blob. He could handle Small Soldiers. He could handle Edward Scissorhands, but I don't know if he can handle Oppenheimer. That's the thing. Phil, watch it. Tell us about the flowers. I don't know. My mom says you should watch it. Anthony says you're a tough nut to crack. Because I don't know what Phil Phil, you enjoy Batman Forever, right? But you don't like Jurassic Park 3? Is that it? I don't know. Because that's the weird thing. I can't gauge you, Phil. Also, you don't leave star ratings on your letterbox, so I really can't gauge you. You just see that you say you saw the movie. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Phil, in the movie Oppenheimer, there's a great scene. It's probably one of my favorite scenes. So freaking Louis Strauss, he gets the call. The fucking Russians have launched a bomb and they're at this hotel reception area. It's definitely a closed off room where everybody could meet at the same time. You have Oppenheimer there. You got Josh Hartnett. You got Bernie from the Santa Claus. You got freaking Matthew Modine. He's there. And you got this big giant set of flowers in the middle of the table. And they have to move it around the table as freaking Strauss is talking to everybody about how what they need to do. What's the next step? And Oppenheimer's like, dude, relax. The next step is talking about arms race. Meanwhile, Louis Strauss is like, no, we got to make a bomb. And then on the other side of the table, you got the fucking Harry Osborn. They got to move the thing. And there he is. He's there. And he says that there was a spy at Los Alamos. Oh my God, it's so good. And then fucking Robert Downey Jr. is like, they just shot the starting gun. So good. Oh my God. I love Oppenheimer. It's so good. I don't know if you can handle it, Phil. I don't know. I don't know your rating system. I don't even know what your favorite movie is. What's your favorite movie? Is the Pokemon movie? What is your favorite movie? Other than Lord of the Rings, because everyone loves Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is like a Christmas movie. Everyone loves It's a Wonderful Life and Home Alone. What's your favorite movie? Oh, yeah, it's The Matrix, right? But other than The Matrix, because The Matrix, everybody loves. What's your favorite movie? Other than Jurassic Park. What's your movie what's the movie that you like, Phil, that nobody else likes? We have a Jurassic Park 3 that's race sketches. We have Lost World for me. We have freaking, what other bad movies? I like Speed Racer. I love Batman Returns. I love Suicide Squad. What else I like? I like Ninja Turtles 2. These aren't good movies, but I like them. We have Scream series. I like all of them, even though some of them are kind of weak. I won't admit that, but there's some of them are weak. I like some horror movies. Phil, what is yours? What is yours? I don't know. Okay, overheard at work. Coworker hated because the structure, and apparently hated they didn't show the bomb being dropped in cities. That's so stupid. This guy right here, whoever this comment is, reminds me of the second time I saw it with my sister. There was a dude bro who probably went on a date with the girl who wanted to see it because the dude bro was on his phone the entire fucking time. And I don't know how you can watch Oppenheimer. Guys, yesterday when I was doing little updates on my phone, I had to stop I had to pause the movie to do those just because I was so invested into the movie. Because when you put on Oppenheimer, nothing else exists. Oppenheimer is the movie that's on and you're going to watch it because it's one of those movies that just sucks you in. It's sucks you in. It's great. assuming you wanted a war movie, which I never got the vibe from the advertisement. Dude, the advertisement such lowballed the movie where I didn't want to see it. My mom didn't want to see it. I think only my sister wanted to see it at the time. So when we all saw it, we all fucking loved the movie. And now, like, it's my mom's favorite movie of the year. Like, she'll see it again. Like, if we could see it again in the theater, we probably would. We love it. Phil, everyone's seen it but you. I want to watch it. I was tired I was very tired for a few times I watched it. Yeah, that's fair. That's another thing, Phil. Like, if you do watch Oppenheimer, Phil, you have to be in the right mindset. You have to be wanting to watch it. You have to be willing to accept Oppenheimer. It can't be like, oh, I'm going to throw it on and watch it. No, you have to be invested, because when I first saw Oppenheimer, I don't know if you probably didn't watch my review, but when I first watched it, I was in a bad mood. I left the theater too quickly to get like a refund and come back. I missed the entire fucking meaning, because the entire meaning is in that first like 5 minutes. Like, you see him seeing the rain, and then he goes into the classroom and he like poisons the apple, and then he meets fucking Kenneth Branagh, and there's like that speech like, Robert, can you hear the music? Yes, I can hear the music. That sets up the whole goddamn movie, guys. And like, not only that, but the titles, the fusion and fission, that's the fucking movie. And I missed it in the first 5 minutes. And those are so goddamn important. Like the fission and fusion, and then the fucking Louis Strauss. It's Strauss. Lowly Sue's salesman. No, that's not. Mr. Strauss, Admiral Strauss. It's, oh my God, it is so perfect. Like, it's like awesome screenplay shit. And like, it's one of the best Robert Downey Jr. things. I know I quoted it earlier, but I love that scene where he's just like one man monologuing, where he's like, it wasn't about him. It wasn't about Hiroshima. It wasn't about Nagasaki. He should be thanking me. And then it's so good. And Alden Aldenrich is amazing in Oppenheimer. Fuck, it is so good. It is so good. I haven't yet either. You're not alone. What? Kate, you haven't seen Oppenheimer either? What the hell? Matthew Modine. Yes. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Let's see. Speed Racer rules. Yes, Phil. Here's the thing, Phil. I want to know your top 5, like, not popular movies. And it better not have Last Action Hero on there either, because I'm not counting that. Everyone loves The Matrix. Everyone loves The Lord of the Rings. Everyone loves Jurassic Park. Everyone loves Last Action Hero. You got to give me the bottom of the barrel shit you like. Like, the bottom barrel shit I like. I like Halloween 4. I love Halloween 5. I love Halloween 6. And those are like the bottom of the barrel shit. And I love them. Jurassic Park 3, I love. I'm not going to call it shit. It's not. It's a fair movie. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's a fair movie. Out of all the Jurassic Park movies, it's fair. Although I do not like Jurassic Park Dominion. That's shit. Jurassic Park Dominion is shit. But like, Phil, I want to know. Can you tell me? I want to know these strange things like these. I want to know. What like, I need to know. I need to know before I could recommend Oppenheimer to you. Let's see. Speed Racer has heart. I love it so much. Speed Racer is dope. Frank. When I watch movies, I make it an event and make time for it. I don't know that, Phil. You don't write reviews. You were like, seen it. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean, Phil? Tell me. It's so funny. You're like, seen it. And then, Phil, when you watch movies, you like watching everything. So I feel like when you watch Oppenheimer, it's going to be like overstimulated, because like all the shots mean something. Every word of dialogue means something. There's like repeated scenes, like don't bring in the sheets. And then he's like, okay, so here's an example. When he's like, don't bring in, like, hang on. It's more like this, like, don't bring in the sheets. No, don't bring in the sheets. And then it cuts to, what do you call it? Strauss. And he's like, I was denied, wasn't I? And it's like almost like the same shot, but like one's a close up with Oppie going like, don't bring in the sheets. But then like, it's like the side profile of Strauss when he gets denied his claim. It's good shit. Oh my God. Phil, like, you're going to be overstimulated. And then there's some great continuity errors. Like, there's a great continuity error in Oppenheimer when freaking Jason Clarke is like yelling at him, and it does the Willy Wonka thing where it gets all bright in the room and then it goes back to normal. So it's like he's not wearing glasses the whole time, right? He's like yelling at Oppie. And then on the wide shot, when the lights go down from the Willy Wonka scene's over, Jason Clarke's wearing glasses. It's the greatest. It's like fucking Jurassic Park with the Velociraptor and the arm, the egg, and then the arm's gone. It's perfect. Perfect continuity error. First time I watched it, my friend came late and I got really upset at him because it was the first time. Dude, are you fucking serious? Then you missed the entire thing. Like, if you really did miss the first 10 minutes, you fucking missed a lot. Like, that first 10 minutes introduces it. It introduces Jarvis, it introduces Kenneth Branagh, it introduces the music. He's like, Robert, can you hear the music? And it introduces like the ripples because he sees the ripples throughout the whole movie. It's so good. It's so good. Good, I'm not alone. Phil, watch it. Tell us whose glove is in the bathtub. Glove, yes, yes, Phil. Tell us what glove's in the bathtub. Yes, Anthony, I'm not going to count anything he says. If he says Peter Jackson's King Kong, if he says The Matrix, if he says Jurassic Park 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if he says anything, I'm not going to believe Phil. If he tells me Small Soldiers, I'm like, bullshit, give me something shittier. And he'll be like, I can't, Captain, I can't. I'll be like, I'll give you one, and I'll shove Hook in his mouth and say, here, this is your favorite movie. It's Hook. I wanted to see it so badly, just never got the time to see it. I've been so behind the movies. I only got to see Barbie last week. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Oppenheimer is great. When you get the time to see Oppenheimer, it's good. You're going to have to let me do some soul searching here. I know there's some movies I love that aren't what everyone likes. Oh my gosh. Phil, just, ignore me. Just give me your top 5 favorite movies. And if 3 of them are The Matrix and then 1 of them is The Lord of the Rings, I'll be okay with that. I'll be fine. I remember not wanting to watch Jurassic World Dominion, but one of my friends wanted to watch it so bad, then we watched it. Joke's on him. He hated the movie more than me. Yeah, it's like, I'd have to really watch it again, but I just remember not liking it. I was just like, why? I think it's because they didn't really pick up on anything that they left off from Fallen Kingdom. They kind of went on some stupid bug plot. And I was like, why? Why the bugs? Dominion only became fun and interesting when it was the Day of the Locusts. Oh, I was just talking about I didn't like that part. Makes the entire subplot. Didn't care about anything else. That's funny. I'm chuckling over here, yeah. Phil, just pick your favorite movies and let me know, and then I'll let Anthony sign it. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be like Strauss. I'm gonna have you come up with the list, and Anthony will be my Borden. Anthony will check your list over and write his conclusions and send it off to you. That's what we'll do. They followed up on clone shit. Clone shit. Yeah, they did. They did follow up on the clone shit. Jurassic World, Attack of the Clones. Dude, Anthony, I was kind of thinking that. We should do something with Attack of the Clones. I think we should. Because that was like that era of fucking Star Wars. That's totally nostalgic. I was kind of thinking that. I'm thinking topics for our next show. The ones that we have to do next. I was thinking that. Definitely thinking that. But yeah. So, Phil, I don't know if you can handle Oppenheimer. I may overstimulate you because there's so much shit going on. And then the thing I like about it, Phil, and I know you'll notice it too, because it helps me out a lot. And I wish more movies would do this. I forgot what movie I saw recently. It was Flowers of the Killer Moon. So what Oppenheimer does, and I love it, because it works well with the editing and how Christopher Nolan's mind works. But throughout the movie, when you haven't seen a character in a long time, like say it's been like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and they mention the character's name, they'll show a flash of the character on screen. And it's almost the memory of that. It's perfect. So when I saw Killers of the Flower Moon, and they're like mentioning people's names, and I was like, what character is that again? And I was like, Nolan, help me. Flash the character on the screen. I forgot who Heisenberg was. Can you show me? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I love, like in the Oppenheimer film, it helps you. It holds your hand. It says, we're going on this trip together. I'm not going to leave you behind. Here's a visual of the character we just mentioned. Here's a character, this, here's that, here's this, here's that. It's great. It's great. It's almost like visual storytelling. It's wonderful. It's almost like a memory because the whole movie is sort of like a memory. It's great. Apparently, there's an extended cut that includes more footage. Oh yeah, I did watch the extended cut of Dominion. The extended cut was actually better than the real movie, although it doesn't quite fix it, but it's better. It's to compare it, Cade. I don't know if you've ever seen the producer's cut of Halloween 6, but like, as in better, the producer cut is better, but it doesn't make the movie good. Same thing with Dominion. Those 10 minutes or 15 minutes makes it better, but it doesn't make it good. Oh, Lord. But yeah. Is there any other questions? We talked about Planet of the Apes. We talked about Oppenheimer to a full extent. We watched some Phil Draggers secretly sketching on YouTube. We talked about toy collecting. We talked about Anthony's famous Sonic video. We talked about action figures. We talked about movies. We talked about Luke giving 2 stars to Dead Reckoning. What is that? What is that? Like, what is that? Like, is that compared to all movies? Because it's certainly not compared to Mission Impossible movies. Like, if anything's a 2-star, it's Mission Impossible 2 or Mission Impossible 3. Like everything's better than Mission Impossible 3, so I don't understand how Dead Reckoning is worse than 3. Because there's so many good moments in Dead Reckoning, and any end of the moments in Dead Reckoning is better than part 3. I don't understand the ranking or rating. Help it make sense. Help it make sense. Because I'm really thinking like, okay, so we all know Fallout's the best. And then from there on, it's sort of like all our opinion, but like I think Fallout's the best. Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, and then I think I would put Dead Reckoning under Rogue Nation, but that's still above Mission Impossible 3, Mission Impossible 2. I think I would mix in 1 somewhere, but I kind of think 1's on the bottom of my list. It doesn't make it bad, though. It's not a 2-star either. I don't know. I'm really trying to make sense. Oh, shit. All these comments popped up. I'm sorry, I didn't see these pop up. Okay, let's see. Halloween 6, both forms of messes. Paul Rudd kills Michael by 2 or 4 magic rocks. Exactly. Luke is crazy. I like all Mission Impossible movies. Yes, I don't listen to Despairs 3 either. I'm with Christian. They're all good in shape form. 2's me. 2's a refund. 2 hours back of your life. Yeah, Dead Reckoning's not 2 refund. And you're right, Anthony. 3's good. We have Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill you really bad. That's awesome. So I can't even see 3's bad. Like the Scream movies, like all the Mission Impossible ones are like tied for first. I could try to rank them, but it's not fair to any of them. I could try to rank all the Mission Impossibles, not fair. I could try to rank all the Scream movies, not fair. It's like I love them. Yeah, Anthony, you're right. Even though I try to put it down, Mission Impossible 3 is still good. Because it's got that cool helicopter scene in the beginning, and they have to use the air things, and then he's like running real fast through the town. And then there's the bridge scene, and then you got Lawrence Fishburne. Oh, it's good. But Dead Reckoning's not 2-star. That's insane. That is like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. There's like literally 2-star movies out there that are not that. Oh my God. Like The Marvels is a 2-star movie. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I think that's the stream for today. We had fun today, didn't we, gang? I think we all had fun. So everyone subscribe to Anthony. Everyone check out his latest upload where he did a toy review of the new Peacemaker figures. Check that out. Highly recommend it. Subscribe to his channel. Check out his Sonic video as well. Follow him on Instagram, Anthony Lantern. He does posts on like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I believe, if I'm correct at that. Really good stuff. He does amazing reviews. Check out Phil Draggers' channel. Phil Draggers' channel is Phil. Yeah, that's what it's called, Phil, but probably type in Phil Draggers drawing. He's amazing. He's great. Check that out. That's fun. Who else we have here? We have Cade Fisher, Filler Vision. Check out his stuff. He's made tons of logos for me. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, I'm like freaking Norman Bates. I forgot to put on the light outside. There it is. right here. He made this logo for me. I want my TV now. Thank you, Cade, for that. Check out his stuff. Check him on Instagram, Cade Fisher. It's really good. What else? We have Christian Kim. Christian, check out Christian's stuff, man. He sort of does some vlogs. I'm paying attention to his adventures now. I'm really on the edge of my seat because like things are switching up, so I'm interested to see what happens to Christian Kim. That's really cool. I want nothing but the best for him, so I'm following him on Twitter, Christian Kim. He's great. Even Phil says it. Filler Vision does amazing logos. Like he does like some retro stuff. It's great. So check out Filler Vision, aka Cade Fisher. He does great stuff. There's all that. And then who else can I recommend? Who else can I recommend? Ray Sketches. She's hilarious. She's writing some book. She's great. And she's a doctor where she posts like doctor stuff. I tag her in Garfield stuff. She's great. She's wonderful. I'm trying to think who else should I like recommend? Like, oh yeah, I should say this. So, little fun fact before I wrap up. So in October, you know how Twitter has like For You and following. For once, I got lazy. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start interacting with the For You people and start following them. I went up like 100 followers, maybe 150. I think I was at like close to 300 followers. Now I'm at like 550, 450, something around that range. And it's crazy. And it's just because I made friends with like so many people online in the last couple of weeks. It is so cool. So like, I know we all complain about the For You section, but like, if you interact with like some cool people in the For You section, like they're kind of cool. It's kind of fun. That's what I like about Twitter. It's so great. But yeah, I like that. Just try it out. If you don't like it, just stick for the For You section. Oh, the following. But the For You, that's pretty cool. Every once in a while, they'll throw some shit. Like I've been liking some Marvel stuff, so now I have some like fanboy Marvel stuff in there. Like, I don't like that. I try not to interact or like their statuses, so I don't get any more of that For You recommends, because it's like I'm not blind. I'm not going to say that the actor's not promoting the Marvels is why it's failing. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. For You. You're welcome, Frank. I always have to make designs for you. Thank you. Thank you. For You. Oh yeah, T Hamill. Holy shit, T Hamill's a friend of the show. Like he's the best. I love T Hamill. He's the best. And then For You has grown on me. It's a window to the world. Like for real. And it's like a good, like it's a sort of like a good green crop for you. It's like very similar to what you like. That's what I like. I think they've actually fine-tuned it. Because I think back before they sold it to Elon, I'm going to admit it. I think that's what I think if anything has improved from Elon is the For You section. I'm going to admit that. I don't know if it was his fault or just an offshoot or what happened, because I remember the For You section way back a couple of years ago sucked. The For You section sucked because it was just like generic, like worldview shit. Now it's like fine-tuned to like people that are similar to your likes. And I like that. That's really cool. That's how you make friends. It's you find out people with similar interests or similar ideas, and it's really cool. Maybe it kind of closes like the world, but like I think it's fun just to interact with people who live everywhere who have similar interests, and that's amazing to me. I love that. So I recommend that. I don't know if it's any truth in that, but I think I've noticed the For You section get much better, since it was bought a year ago. Because I think a year ago I would never use the For You section. That's just me. That's just me. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Next weekend will be the Sarah episode. We'll be talking about Sleepy Hollow and Coco. And just spoiler alerts for the Christmas one next month, we're going to be talking about it's an Emma Roberts Christmas movie. It'll get mentioned at the end of the episode, but it's Emma Roberts Christmas movie. I think it's called Holiday. I think that's the movie title. It's on Netflix. And then I picked Polar Express. And then we also picked like 2 holiday specials. She picked Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, and I picked Santa Claus Is Coming to Town because I love the Mickey Rooney Santa Claus. I'm a man now, Tanta. It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah, Edgar. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you, Edgar, for the poster. That's great. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. Glad you were here. And these guys will not be unboxed. These will stay in their boxes unless I find another version of Barbie. I can find Ken everywhere. Ken is like a peg warmer. Ken is Stinky Pete. Barbie is like the Woody out there. She's always sold out. Always sold out. So If I find her again, then I'll unbox that one, but I'm going to keep them in the boxes. Thank you, Frank. I think everyone have a wonderful Sunday. Yes, have a wonderful Sunday, everybody. Thank you, Anthony, for everything. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you, Phil, for tuning in. Watch Oppenheimer. Give us the list, and then we'll write our conclusions, and then we'll have the committee board meeting in a little room. Yep. And end stream.